Life safety issues exist. Emergency repairs required before restoration to make ready for intended use. Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding. Restoration with permit by fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Load test still may be required by the AHJ.
Okay, this is Fire Escape Engineers, 866-649-0333. This is the inspector summary video. This is pre-existing non-conforming structure. You need an EPA renovator's license. This is pre-1978. That means it contains lead, and if it does contain lead and you don't have a renovator's license, a $37,500 fine. There will be no welding. The structure must be structurally sound and painted. This is a pass-fail video, and this is a pre-load test evaluation. Okay, let's get started here. This is a 4-story building. We're on the fourth story, and we're starting out. You got an 1.5 by 1.5 angle that is the basket for the platform. The platform is diamond plate, and the diamond plate is supported periodically by ribs. It appears to be every 2 to 3 feet on the ribs. That will become evident as we come down the stairs. But you can see right here, this is the connection here. All right.
And is it jacking? So what percentage of the gratings do we have to has to be lifted up and rebolted because there's rust jack?
100% of the.
100% of them.
Yeah,
they're all lifting. So we'll show from above and from below.
Yeah, every single one has that.
And on the paint, do we need a full paint or a spot paint?
Spot paint, 50%, 25 to 50%.
Right.
And then we need.
Or they can do a full paint job if they wish.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yeah, but they got lead paint on it, so they got to make sure they have an EPA renovator's license.
Okay. And then we'll look at the treads. The treads are approximately 2 inches by 1/4 inch, and they're 18 inches wide. They're riveted on top. They're clipped into the stringer. The stringer appears to be a 4-inch channel. And then the railing appears to be 1.5 by 1.5 angle.
Once you step down, I'll keep recording you.
Okay. And then we have an intermediary of, it looks like 1 inch flat, 3/8 wide. There are 2 of them. The railing's in pretty good condition, but it does need painting.
Trevor, you want to talk about the top clips and the bottom clips of the strings?
The clips are you got to.
No, here at the top, the string clips.
Oh yeah, these.
What
clips,
percentage?
I'd say 50% of them as we descend down.
Yeah, how bad?
They need to be removed. Everything's got to be scraped down. This is original hardware. The bolts look like they're okay, so you probably can reuse them again. But it does have to be scrape painted and then sealed with silicone.
Okay, let's go down the anything you want to say about the platform here, the roof?
Yeah, the ribs I was talking about before in the video, you only have one leg coming down, which appears to I don't know if it shifted or they designed it that way.
Yeah. We can have the engineer talk about it.
Yeah, that is a little suspect there.
Okay, but otherwise we don't touch the roof. The roof belongs to somebody else, but the rails up here look pretty good. What percentage of the rail do you think is a failure on the whole structure?
25%.
Only 25%.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But the lower clips, so the strings have upper clips and lower clips, right? This lower clip here is gone, but that one is in good order. So when you scrape and paint one, but you fully restore the other one, which means complete new bolts, remove all the rust, silicone shut it, prime it, correct?
Right.
This is another diamond plate recessed in, but it's lifted from underneath. We can show that it's all lifting.
Yeah. And the treads in general are 3 slots. This particular one, they put an extra one in.
Yeah.
But it it's typical what I mentioned before.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
They're pretty good, and the hardware is not too bad. But
Now-
some of them need to be.
We'll talk about your platform right there. That seems to be one that's accumulated a lot of material and rust jacking, and this has to be totally lifted. This one has to be totally lifted. That one up there has to be totally lifted. You can see some of the rust jacking of the water that gets underneath. That one down there needs to be lifted. This one needs to be lifted. So that's why you said 100%, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we'll continue down here. And we pretty much have the same condition.
Yep.
You can see how bad it is here, though, when you're underneath.
Yep. See major rust jacking in there. Yep, I see it.
Same problem.
Agree. Yeah.
And then as we come down, we can take a look at this. This platform's going to be the same and everything's typical, but we got this chain here.
Yep.
This goes to the center. We took some shots before, and that has to be redone. You can't have it blocking.
It's an
It needs
obstruction.
repairs. Probably need a new pulley. We have this weight box.
Need to be readdressed because these are old chains.
Yeah.
Need to be load tested, and anything that's a cast iron pulley needs to be taken out. Okay.
Yeah.
This needs to be all lifted because you said it's all lifting up as we speak here.
Right, and then we got the same thing on these clips. Here.
Same thing on the clips.
Yeah.
50% of them are bad. 50% of them are good.
Yeah. Right.
25% of the treads are bad, but the remaining and pretty good. And the superstructure, we don't see much rust jacking in the superstructure. If there's any failure, it's going to be about 25%.
Yeah.
On the superstructure.
It's not bad. Right here, we want to
Get a new 3/4 bolt in there.
This is
On both sides, actually. And there's the obstruction. Why don't you go straight through the obstruction so I can show that to the client?
Okay, I'm gonna walk right through it. Boom. It's not good. And
Yeah.
it's dark and smoke and
For
everything.
people and for firemen, they can't come up. The superstructure, and again, all the diamond plate has to be lifted, as we see here. And the cantilever, it needs to, the balance needs to be redirected to a different location, so it's not an obstruction.
And then
Superstructure's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but it's a little questionable with all this weight here.
Yeah.
Because you got the weight of this overhang, you got a lot of different weight. You got
The
deck
engineer
weight.
will look at that, and if he's comfortable, if not, then we can beef it up a little bit. But otherwise, this is pre-existing non-conforming.
Right. And then over here, you do have some pretty severe rust, which is part of the system.
Yeah.
Just hold it. So that's got to be addressed, and the other column has
You got to
be-
seal it too. So a lot of times, don't just paint it. You got to seal it from future rust. Okay.
Life safety issues exist. Emergency repairs required before restoration to make ready for intended use. Fire escape issues. Photos represent what the violations are, not where they are or how many exist. Pass-fail inspection, not technical repair report.